Nigel, a 1-1 draw, what are your thoughts?
Hugely frustrated and disappointed not to get the 3 points. Enough for the game, enough chances, situations, everything today. Sloppy for the goal towards the end of the first half that we conceded, and then not good enough with our finishing.
Did Stags play well enough to win?
Yeah, without a doubt, yes. Our general play today was probably better than it was against Crawley and better than it was at Swindon. We just didn't have that sort of finishing touch. Nobody with that little bit of quality to put the ball in the back of the net that they've shown in the previous 2 games.
It was another fine start here. You scored after 6 minutes. Mansfield raced out the blocks again superbly.
Yeah, and the goal will be as good a one as you'll see in terms of football-wise today, and a team goal. It was a brilliant goal, build-up and everything. And then you've got to take it on. I thought then we'd go and get a second. We tried, didn't quite. And then it took them equalising for us to get going again. I thought just the 5-10 minutes before they equalised, we were just sort of getting a little bit sloppy. Unfortunately, that cost us a goal.
Yeah, Stags perhaps allowed Rochdale to get a foothold in the game because that fine intensity which Stags showed up until about half an hour just dipped.
Yeah, it let them off the hook. It's mental more than anything. That's why I said today will be one of the most difficult games of the season. You don't keep scoring 4 goals each game, but you have to be mentally right when you're playing 2 in less than 3 days as well. Physically, the effort was fantastic again today, no problem at all. But it has to go alongside the mental side to do the right thing and keep doing it, which we didn't do for enough periods today.
What specifically, therefore, mentally did you lack?
Oh, just doing the right thing. You know, you say we started off brilliantly and then all of a sudden for 10 or 15 minutes we stopped doing the things that we were doing. And that's it. That's what the best teams and the best players do. They keep making the right decisions, and that's what makes them that good.
Rochdale equalised 2 minutes before the interval. What displeased you about that goal?
I don't think we should have kicked the ball out. Alfie Kilgour, it's just a ball in the corner. I thought he could have played it back to Christy Pym. He should have done more to help him. And then James Gale's knocked off for the throw-in, being done by a 1-2. And then maybe Elliot Hewitt should even get out and close him down a bit better. It's a brilliant finish. Very, very good goal. But we have to deal 2 or 3 things better.
What was the plan at the break?
Come out like we did in the first half, and I thought we did. We penned him in for 15-20 minutes. Chance after chance. Goalkeeper has made 2 or 3 fantastic saves for them today, but we've still not done enough to get that second goal.
When you look at the chances you had, some tremendous opportunities. Do you give credit more so to O'Donnell, their goalkeeper, in tip-top form, or do you say poor finishing from Mansfield?
A bit of both. I thought the times we did hit the target, he made 2 or 3 outstanding saves, but we didn't do it often enough. James Gale's got himself in a brilliant position and screwed it wide. In training, he's smashing that into the bottom corner week in, week out. Little things like that. Our set plays have to be better, although they dealt with them. I thought the 2 centre halves very competitive and played well today.
Overall, were you pleased with the approach play? Because again here, I think over 20 shots on goal.
Well, you can't not be. To have over 20 shots. I told you, I thought we should have scored more than the 4 against Crawley with 27, and we certainly should have scored more than 1 today. That's all that's missing. Those days you get when they go in at Swindon and, you know, somebody manages to a good finish, or Quinney at the far post. You know, we had one at the end of the first half, which is goalkeepers scrambled across. That's the difference. Just those little things like that.
What about at the other end in the second half? Elliot Hewitt, I think it was, made a last-ditch challenge, and it was a vital one.
That's the danger all the time. For as much as you press, you must do it from a sort of position of organisation and not let them have too many opportunities on the break. But because they are a threat, they're going to have 1 or 2. I think they had 2 in the last 10 minutes. And they hit the bar, and we could have ended up losing it, which would have been a little bit of a travesty. But it should have been out of sight before that.
You made 3 changes in the second period. What was the thinking?
Elliot Hewitt was absolutely shattered out on his feet. James Gale the same. Both had down our side. They're physically shattered, so they came on. And then obviously Quinney with 10 minutes to go the same.
George Maris had to come off. How is he?
Sore Achilles again. It's flared up. Reoccurrence of what he's been out with for a good few weeks now. He came through Saturday, no problem. Didn't do a lot yesterday, but felt okay. Just couldn't quite push off for the sort of sprinting. He could do a certain pace, and with them sort of being quite sharp as they were, couldn't continue. So another player we lost in the first half. I think that's the 8th one still, is it out? That's the average. It seems about the average at the moment to be missing for most games, 8.
You preferred him to Kieran Wallace at the start of play. What was the reasoning?
Just fresh legs. Kieran's played quite a few games recently. There was always the plan. What we wanted to do was get George out there for sort of 60-70 minutes. Hopefully we'd be ahead and then bring Kieran on to see the game out. But it didn't work out that way.
No Ollie Clark or Rhys Oates?
No, both injured from Friday at Swindon. Rhys Oates with his groin and Ollie Clark, Achilles and knee, 2 kicks. So we missed Rhys today as much as anything. Honestly, his pace and everything. Thought James Gale did well and was a threat, but you need somebody like Oatesy today or Swanee just to get you that little bit of quality or make you or score you a goal.
Could they return for Grimsby?
Possible, no guarantees.
What about that match on Saturday? Despite dropping points, you might say today, you head into it in good form.
Yeah, I think we're 6 unbeaten, something like that. But 4 draws in that. Today you've got to win your home games, and today against bottom of the league we should have won. So you'd have probably taken the point at Swindon and 3 today. But having got the 2 great results against Crawley and Swindon, we should have backed it up with another one today. Any
other players likely to be back at on Humberside?
Unlikely.
Thanks, Nigel.